Heidi-ho neighbors, Rado Goji here, and welcome back to Squeeze the World LEGO Marvel Avengers. And when we last left off, we did a quick preview of what free roam is going to be like, and today we're going to be going off and doing the next story level. In fact, I'm following the ghost studs, which will take me to the next story level. So we're going to basically be ignoring a lot of free roam stuff, maybe picking up some studs, but that's about it. Today is Sunday, but this won't be up until Tuesday because since Greg and I now have a regular recording schedule, we can now basically do, you know, I'm basically alternating. If you've noticed, I've been alternating between Avengers and Fatal Frame, and we had you know, we record so many parts at a time that it'll definitely last us, you know, throughout the week, because we record on Thursday nights. So it'll definitely last us throughout the week and beyond, really. We actually have more. We should get a car. Let's get a car. We have more parts that will than will last us to through Thursday, so we're good to go on parts. We'll actually have like one left to post when we meet for recording again. But yeah, all this is just following the studs to our next story mission, so not really too much going on here. I guess you'll get to see a little bit more of the hub world, and like I said in the last... Oh, there's a split. Well then, this is interesting. I've never seen a split before, and it even rumbled when we got to where the split is. What's this way? It's still rumbling. This is quite interesting. I've never seen this kind of thing before. It wants us to go to a ramp, okay. Well, that wasn't our objective. I think it just wanted us to go on a ramp to get studs, which is okay with me. I'm not against getting more money. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't see you there, sir.
Yeah, I've never actually seen that in LEGO games before. It's usually just takes you right to your next objective. And these ghost studs will be ghost studs will also be useful for when we set our own waypoints in the hub world. The ghost studs will also point to waypoints, so that's going to be useful. Now, if only this car. I think all the cars pretty much handle the same, but this seems to be handling kinda stupidly. We don't need. That's probably a gold brick in there, but we're not going to go for that right now. Alright, this is definitely going down into a person only. Oh, there's a Quinjet. Okay. So this is more than likely our next mission. So let me take these studs real quick. And yeah. Let's go into the Quinjet here and move on with the story. Whichever movie it's going to take us to. Probably still the first Avengers movie. Because,
The Tesseract would be dangerous in anyone's
yeah,
hands.
we're still
I don't even want to think
we're
about
still in the
what
first
people
movie
will
here,
work
because
without
it looks like the
mischief he could bring
the
to the
first
world would be anything but harmless fun.
Avengers movie just kind of went by
Why
in
does he
like
even want
one.
it? Isn't that scepter of
one
his
part.
powerful enough? Hopefully our little team of
And
experts
we're in a
will be
loading
able to
screen
track him
here,
down
and
before it's
we'll
too late.
go to a cutscene, and you know, all that good stuff. So my plan is to record enough parts for
if it's not too much trouble.
the next.
It's a vintage set. Took me a couple of years to collect them all. Near mint. Slight foxing around the edges. You know, it's just a huge honor to have you on board.
Well, I hope I'm a man for the job.
Oh, you are. Absolutely.
Oh, he's on his phone. Oh, we're not gonna play as that guy, are we?
We're incoming with Captain Rogers on board. We need you to prepare.
It looks like we're playing as Bruce Banner and Black Widow. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, my plan for today is just to, you know, record enough parts for you know, this particular level. I don't want to do too much because I also do have Wednesday off this week. I met with my manager after getting back from vacation, because I still had a shit ton of paid time off left to use, and I have to use it by March 15th. So I actually ended up getting Thursday off, this past Thursday. I got this coming Wednesday off, and then Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday of the following week. But seeing as this is going to be more than one part, I may as well, you know, at least try to get enough parts for the rest of the week.
There isn't going to be anything landing here anytime soon if we can't get these runway lights switched on.
Well, too bad the laser doesn't want me to do that.
I know S.H.I.E.L.D. is pretty secretive about a lot of stuff, but, you know, I'm not entirely sure whose idea it was to link one of the security cameras up to the runway light controls.
Well, we're not going to worry about that right this second. I'm actually, as you might expect, more, going to be more preoccupied with actually collecting studs here. But it's also a good way, you know, when you go around doing studs, it's a good way to get a scope of the environment, see what you can and can't do. Like this, I'm going to be using Natasha for stealth in order to be able to get at that switch to turn the runway lights on. There's a shield panel here, which I'm sure Natasha can use. There's going to be something having to do with this broken door here. Maybe with the Hulk. You know, we'll see. Destroy this jet. I see a scan point that Natasha can use. Just trying to keep a mental list of them in my mind and not forget exactly what I'm supposed to do, like with the like what happened at the beginning of the level with the Loki fight in it, where I'm like, oh, looks like this crane came by with this huge gold box. Okay, I'm just gonna ignore the fact that that's there for now. Oh no, what am I going to do? I don't know what to do now. Oh wait, that crane came up.
Give me a break! Can people please not spill the oil drums all over the helicarrier deck?
Well, maybe if you kept a better eye on your employees and they weren't, you know, on their phone while they were driving around.
Dressed all in black, I guess.
But yeah, games like this will, that are based on movies, will usually have little set pieces like this to, you know, give the movie more levels or something. I've noticed that a lot. Jurassic Park did that with the, at the beginning with the dig site in Montana. They basically drew that out quite a bit. But I'm drawing it out even more getting studs, because studs are important. Traffic cone. Okay, so that's basically all I can see that we need to do. That was 2 blue studs, that's not too bad. That's the save point, and like I said, I'm not going to worry too much about these. Because if something does flub up and, you know, we need to, you know, if something does, you know, screw up and I lose, you know, footage again, it's not going to, that's less auto saves and whatnot that I have to worry about with losing stuff, and I don't want to start the whole file over again. That's why I have this timer here, you know, to make sure that I can end parts on time. And I'm sure that there's a reason why they have a 15-minute limit on these, because I do know that even if you don't actively record like this, you can still only get, like, the last 15 minutes of footage that were automatically recorded. But if you actively record like this, because you can, like, initiate the beginning of a video by pressing the share button twice, and that's how I start the videos, you should be able to, you know, have more than 15 minutes. But I'm sure that they have their reasons for not getting around that. I mean, like I said, there is that broadcast option, which I did say I was going to do this time, but I didn't really remember about it until now.
This looks like yet another perilous predicament.
Okay, I heard Stan Lee somewhere, but that's not important right now. Okay, that can get studs off of that. There's more studs up there that I can't get to, though. I'm fairly sure there'll be a way. There's a shield switch right here. I went around the perimeter and didn't even check the middle. That's how thorough I am. These could have been destroyed. Get studs off of these. Yes. That's good. Let's start off by doing this, because we're right here. And there's more studs to be had. Alright, so let's do a scan. There's one down here. One up here, one up here, one up here. And that makes targets show up, so we shoot at those. And there's another destructible thing. At least a destructible thing that's pointed out, so you know it's going to be important. Or it's going to have... Because usually the glowing bits are like, hey, go ahead and destroy this. And it's probably going to have some sort of, you know, pieces that we can put together to make something that's important. Destroy that. Can we do anything with this? No? Okay. Yep, see, those destroyed and made something important. There's another one over there. Can we go up here and destroy that? I think we can just shoot at the dish. Yeah, there we go. And because we're far enough away and shooting at it, we'll actually just get the studs. They won't, you know, just spill out all over the place, which is fine. That's a tech panel, which Natasha can use. We're not really getting much help out of Bruce. I think he was just here to, you know, be a second player. Because we haven't needed to use the Hulk for anything. Another thing about it, I think Bruce, because he's a scientist, can use tech panels.
If I can't signal the Quinjet in for landing, then Director Fury is gonna be Director Fuming. That'll make me Director Fired. Now wait, that doesn't work.
That's a cleaner thing, presumably for cleaning up the oil spills. Alright, let's open this real quick. See what this brings. I think this... Oh, that's just a mini kit. It also gives us 4,000 studs, which isn't bad. Stealth past this. This will turn the runway lights on. Will it explode that shield? Oh no, it won't.
Pretty neat, right?
Okay. But that completed one of our objectives, so that's cool. Let's start cleaning up this oil spill. And this just uses standard vehicle controls, and in this kind of a camera thing, it's not really ideal. Because the way it works is the control stick doesn't steer based on your position on the screen. It steers based on what direction the vehicle's facing. But enough for that for now, because I'm out of time. So when we come back, oil cleaning action. I've been Rado Goji, and I'll be here next time. Join me, won't you?